Hello, it's Gary Terser here. Welcome along to my voiceover masterclass for today. And today I want to talk about social media and voiceovers. How can you promote your voice through social media? And I have a bit of a confession to make. I'm not, or certainly wasn't, a social media fan. I used to think, what's the point in showing people what you had for your breakfast and posting it online? Couldn't quite see the point of it. But I've grown to love it, really, or certain aspects of it and certain types of social media. And I think it's really important for voiceover artists, whether you're a newcomer or you're an established one, really to sort of engage. And I think that's the key with social media. It's about engagement. It's not necessarily about saying, look, this is what I do, have a listen and book me, please, although you can say that as well if you fancy. But I think certainly engagement and getting to know other people through the social media channels is really important. What I would say is there are certain social media groups that I recommend, social media types. So certainly LinkedIn is really good. One of my own students, actually, she highly recommends LinkedIn, and she's actually got work directly from it, which I think is pretty amazing for saying it's all free. The other thing is Twitter. Very good again for retweeting other people's stuff. And if you can think of something to say, which is always the hard bit, then again, that's useful too. And I would certainly recommend Google+. It's a bit of a new kid on the block, but it will enable you to join communities. There are one or two really good voiceover communities there, spread around the world, a lot of them with a bit of an American bias, I must admit. But nothing wrong with that. And I think certainly for us Brits, that's useful as well. And you can start a community. If you wanted to do a sort of newcomers to voiceover type community, you can do that as well. So Google Plus is a definite. The other thing about Google Plus is that they say, this is what the search engine experts reckon, is that it will help with your listings in Google. And that can only be a good thing if you're actually up there on page one of Google search, and you're not paying for it either. So certainly those: Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, Facebook. I know it's really, really popular and you're probably already on Facebook, but I would say in terms of voiceovers, I'm not convinced. If you are and you've got some experience that's positive, then please let me know. I'll quite happily retweet it or mention it on Facebook or just on my next blog or whatever. But I'm not convinced it will help you really in terms of voiceovers. So as far as I'm concerned, the jury's still out on that. But I'm quite happy to hear your views on that if you know differently. Anyway, the main thing is that one of the ways to get voiceover work, or at least to raise your profile, and then hopefully further down the line you can get some voiceover work, is to use social media. Don't dismiss it. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and look after your voice.